Shugabush Islet. My update idea. Let's just get straight into it. No wasting time. Table of contents. Why I think it should be added: the lore, the mechanics, the monsters, some islands, not each island, just some, and au revoir. For why I think it should be added, I already covered that in my last update idea. Go watch that. Okay, let's actually start off with the lore. In April of 2025, the Sugar was... Well, this font's too hard to read. Let's just switch it. In April of 2025, the Shugabush was performing for a crowd of thousands of monsters. Shugabush was doing his usual heavenly gibberish singing when one of the Shugabush monsters interpreted it as a diss and told the others. Once they all found out about this alleged diss, they devised a plan to abandon Shugabush. So, they took a vacation to Earth Island, but when it was time to go back, they stole Shugabush's passport and swiftly returned back to Shugabush Island. At first, life without Shugabush was relatively the same, but as time went on, they realized just how much they needed him. No one could recreate the soul and emotion in his voice, not even Shugabush, and the rest of the Shuga eventually had a falling out. They all went their separate ways, building and crafting their own islands, and that is how the Shugabush Islets were created. What a heartbreaking story, man. I'm wiping my tear right now. Moral of the story: don't create messages from gibberish. Okay, second, we have the mechanics for the Islets. First of all, there's an Islet for every monster of the Shuga. So for example, Shugabush Islet, Sugarrock Islet, Shugabush Islet, yeah, you get it. No, these Islets have exclusive monsters. So, let's say you took Shugabush Islet. All the monsters there would be vocal-related monsters. Could be singing, rapping, just something with your voice. Lastly, for this slide, there's a final island called the Christian Bush Collection, and it will have every monster from every Islet. And I'm not going to show these monsters right now, but I will show a few at the end. And in case you're wondering, Christian Bush is a country singer that collaborated with Big Blue Bubble to create the Shugabush. Third, we have the mechanics for getting monsters. So, to start, the island starts off by giving you a free Shuga monster based on which Islet you're on. So for example, if you're on Sugarrock Islet, they're gonna give you a free Sugarrock. To get the other exclusive Shugabushes on this island, you have to take away Shugabush's instrument, or Sugarrock in this case, and put it into the Guitar Smasher 1000. What is the Guitar Smasher 1000, you ask? Well, the Guitar Smasher 1000 is a structure that breaks guitars, obviously. The thing is, the Guitar Smasher rarely works as intended, and it always ends up giving you different guitars instead. And this is actually how you get the other monsters on the Islets. Once you have gotten this new guitar, you go to the Shugabush that you originally took it from, and give it back to them, turning them into a new monster. By the way, oh my goodness. By the way, the chances for this island are 60, 30, 10. 60, meaning that nothing happens and you get the guitar back. 30, meaning that the conversion is successful and you get a new guitar. And 10, meaning that the guitar just gets destroyed. And if that doesn't sound very fun, you're right, it isn't. Note: while this instrument is in the Guitar Smasher 1000, your Shuga monster will be turned into a default monster called the Shuga. And remember when I said that the Christian Bush Collection would have every monster from every Islet? Well, the Shuga's there too. And just some extra info, the Shuga does not sing at all, so he's basically just a backup dancer. Next, we have the mechanics for the natural monsters. So, you can teleport the natural monsters from Shugabush Island to the Shugabush Islets based on what natural monster is used to get that Shugabush. For instance, Deej would go to Shugabush Islet, and Quibble would go to Shugabush Islet. Almost last, we have the monsters. By the way, I'm not doing individuals. I don't know I did that last time, but I'm not doing it this time. Anyways, first, we have the Shuga Conga from Shugabeats Islet. As you can see, he's a drumming monster, because Shugabeats is a drumming monster. Second, we have Sugabars. He's the coolest Shugabush, and he loves to throw parties. And he's a vocal monster, because Shugabush is a vocal monster. And that's literally it for the monsters. I only made 2 because I think the most interesting part of the video is the mechanics for the lore, so I don't really need to go all out for the monsters. Lastly, we're gonna look at some islands. The first one we're gonna look at is Shugabush Islet. And Shugabush has completely embraced a farm lifestyle. I mean, he lives on the back of a truck. Second, we have Shugabush Islet, which is literally just some guy with a buzz cut's head. This is because I have no idea what the hell a Shugabush is even supposed to be. Finally, we have the Sugar Rock Islet, and I think I've lost the plot. Maybe it's better to just end the video here. And that's it for my update idea. If you enjoyed the video, post 5 comments to boost the video's engagement. If you didn't like the video, do the same thing because I don't care.